currently on Ethereum. And now I'm going to use a 15-minute time frame. In the next step, please click on the indicators right here. For the first indicator, search for Turtle Trade and add this Turtle Trade channels indicator to your chart. But remember that this strategy consists of 3 free TradingView indicators. So stay tuned to the end of the video. Now we can see the TUTCI indicator on your chart. This indicator prints buy and sell signals on your chart, but some adjustments are needed. So click the settings menu, and after that in the inputs, please change the entry length to 200 and the exit length to 100. Then in the style section, except for long and short option, disable all other options. And make the long option below the bar and short option above the bar. That would be all with this indicator. Let's move on to the rules of TUTCI indicator. So whenever there's a long entry printed on the chart, that would be our long signal, and whenever a short entry is printed on the chart, that would be our short signal. Check it out on Forex chart, on Euro, Aussie dollar, and on 1 minute time frame. Now it's time to add our second indicator to our chart. Therefore, click on the indicators and in the search zone, search for trend alert and add this trend alert indicator to the chart. This would be our trend alert indicator. We're going to use the trend alert indicator by its default settings. The indicator consists of 2 types of histogram, green and red histogram. Whenever the histogram is green and is above the 0 level, this green histogram would be a confirmation for an uptrend market. And whenever the histogram is red and is below the 0 level, this red histogram would be a confirmation for a downtrend market. So now let's understand how we use this indicator on our setup. So whenever there's a long entry by the TUTCI indicator, to confirm this long entry, we need to take a look at the trend alert indicator. If the histogram was existed and it was above the 0 level and it was green, our long entry would be confirmed. And if a short entry is printed on the chart, to confirm this short entry, we need to check out the trend alert indicator. A histogram must be existed to confirm the short entry, and furthermore, the histogram should be also red. So when all these conditions are fulfilled, our short entry signal is confirmed. Check out this example. There's a short entry here, but there's no histogram on trend alert indicator. So this short entry is not confirmed. And also, the next long entry was also not confirmed because of the same reason. But I'm going to make this a strategy a perfect one. So to do that, I'm going to add the third indicator to the chart. Therefore, click on the indicators and in the search zone, search for CBG and add CBG Swing High MA to the chart. This CBG indicator makes the chart so messy, but don't worry. Get into the CBG indicator settings and in the inputs tab, change the bars back to 150 and the moving average type to linear regression and change the MA length to 200. Then change the BB length to 100. Now it's time to change the style. So in the style tab, follow my steps and disable all options except for moving average. For a long signal to be confirmed within a long entry signal printed by TUTCI indicator, and to confirm that, we should check the trend alert indicator and the CBG indicator. And as the first confirmation, the trend alert histogram should be existed and it should be green, just like this example. And for the second confirmation, the 3 candlestick should be above the CBG indicator, which means that the market is increasing and we are in an uptrend. So when all these conditions are met, our long entry signal would be valid and we can put our buy order at the close price of the long entry candle. I'm gonna set the stop loss slightly below the recent swing low. And to set the take profit, remember that the first take profit for this strategy would be the risk reward ratio of 2. The second TP would be the risk reward ratio of 4, and the third would be the risk reward ratio of 6. But what is the exact rule for the take profit? So first, set your take profit to 2 times the risk as the first TP. So when the price reaches the first take profit, we should look at the trend alert indicator. If the trend alert indicator histogram was existed and it was green, it means that we are still in the uptrend market. So you can close a few percent of your profit and set your second target to 4 times the risk. So here our second target is also touched. Again, we would check the trend alert histogram. If the trend alert histogram was still existed and it was still green, we can set our third target to 6 times the risk because the market is still in an uptrend movement. And this way, the risk reward ratio of your trade would be amazing and you can get the most profit out of your trade. Now let's check it out. The rules for a short trade. For a valid short trade, we need a short entry by the TUTCI indicator, and for the confirmation, the trend alert histogram should be existed and it should be red. And for the final confirmation, we need to be in a downtrend market, so the price action should be below the CBG indicator. So when all these conditions are met, our short signal would be confirmed and we can place our short order at the close price of our short entry candle. You can set your stop loss slightly above the recent swing high. So I'm going to use the risk reward ratio of 1 to 2 for our first target. Here the market reached our first target. Now I'm going to check the trend alert histogram. The trend alert histogram is existed and it is red. So it means that we are still in a downtrend market and I can set my second target to the risk reward ratio of 1 to 4. And on this candle, the market reached the second target. And if the trend alert histogram was existed and it was red, you can set your third target to 6 times greater than the risk. This strategy to exit the trade is absolutely amazing. And if the conditions are still existed, you can continue to the next targets. Check out the next signal. There's a valid long signal here and we set the first target to 2 times the risk. Then the histogram of the trend alert is still green, so we set the second target to 4 times greater than the risk. And then the market is still in an uptrend, so we set the target to 6 times greater than the risk. This is the next target with 8 times greater than the risk. And the next one with the risk reward ratio of 10. The risk reward ratio of this trade was 1 to 28, which is insane. You will never see such a risk reward ratio on any trading strategy. So we made 330% profit on a single trade on BNB chart, which is absolutely amazing. So I highly recommend this strategy, but you can also learn some great strategies like this one by watching this video right here.